Hello, my lovelies. Thank you so much for returning to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair for a reading today. Today is Capricorn, April 2026. Let's see what's going on. Let's get started. Okay, Capricorn, my little Cappies for April 2026. I see that there is a non-charity, a non-generosity happening here. A truth came into play, a major truth that someone wasn't being too generous with their monies, or they're stingy. Something not being victorious. Someone also spying on the other person or speaking very, very poorly about them. That's a gossip card. Very immature. And this creates a tower moment here. Someone being very not generous and especially with certain truths that they have. They're not charitable. They talk about other people. They spy on other people. They speak poorly about other people. And they're going to have a tower moment, whether it's you, Capricorn, or a person you know, because I see so far swords, a lot of swords out, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or could be Pentacles, which is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Also, wands could be fire signs here, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I see an argument happening here that creates a tower moment where, Cappies, my Capricorns, we can't fear tower moments, because tower moments, even though it's not, oh, people see the card, oh God, it's tower. It basically says to you, listen, what you built so far isn't on solid foundations here. And you have to examine here. Am I being generous? Am I being too generous? Am I not being generous at all? Am I not being kind with the truths that I have, that I know about? Am I not being successful because of not being charitable? Being getting into an argument with somebody and going for the gusto, going bust them down to the white meat, let's say, verbally speaking. This also speaks of somebody, one of my caps, finding out that they need surgery of some sort. And I'm so sorry, my Capricorn. In the beginning of the month, April 2026, someone's going to find, not all Capricorns, but some out there, is going to find out that they're going to need a little surgery. And this news, you're going to find out, and it's gonna upset you, Capricorn. I'm so sorry. And this is going to be during the new moon phase of April 2026. You're going to find out this, and it's going to create a tower moment. You're going to feel done in. You're going to feel, oh my God, there's no other place. Guess what? With the Ten of Swords, it could also lead to an argument that leaves you feeling betrayed and upset, and leads to a tower moment because someone wasn't being generous and you're not being fruitful, and the relationship or the business relationship is not being a success because someone's not being charitable, someone's being stingy, someone's not being generous, or being too generous, giving more than what they have to offer. And it creates a tower moment, okay, as well. That's the new moon. Yeah. The tarot is telling you for the month of April, my beautiful Capricorn, for April 2026, to please have patience. Please be frugal and protect yourself, whether it is with your resources or with your kindness and your respect and the time that you give to people. They want you to be more choosy. They want you to protect your assets at this time, especially if we're speaking about finances. You know what to do already. The decision, once it comes in the new moon comes through, the good news is the tower moment leads to a decision being made. No more indecision. You know what to do here. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to exercise, not being impulsive, being patient. Because there was a deception here as well. That created a tower moment, someone being not generous and being a deceiver. Could be an air sign that has done this. It was a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or this happened during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season. Someone is not being generous here. There speaks of a juggling act that needs to happen between work and your regular life, or work and your finances, or your regular life and your finances. It also speaks of traveling by car to someplace possibly to do the surgery that not all Capricorns are going to get surgery, but there are some that resonate, that this pile resonates with, this reading resonates with, excuse me, that you're going to have to travel by car. The surgeon that you need to do the surgery is not going to be located where you live. You're going to have to travel a little bit by car to go see a specialist on this. And they're going to be great. They're going to be able to do the surgery, no problem. In fact, this kind of doctor makes you feel good, because he or she tells you how many surgeries that they do and how often they perform this. And they can perform this basically with their eyes closed. Not that they're going to perform it with their eyes closed, but that's how well versed they are in this surgery. And Eight of Pentacles speaks of you protecting yourself and working on your craft here. You are the Pentacles. You are ruled by Pentacles. You are Earth sign. Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorn. During this time, to keep your head above water, please get a project out, whether it's crocheting, painting, writing. Try to, it's like a fool's errand almost, but to kind of distract your mind from other things at this time. But you're protecting yourself, you're exercising patience, you're not being impulsive. You're going to seek advice, or you're going to drive someplace to get the proper doctor for you to perform this surgery, or you're going to take a ride in your car, or you're going to have to find balance between your work life or regular life, or your work life and your finances. Okay, well, speak of your cup runneth over. There is a earth sign, a lady that is above the ages of 35 and up, who is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, who is quite skilled at management, that's good at organizing things. You may have a little disarray or clutter in your house. This person is going to come by and help you organize. This person is also going to help you heal from this news as well, that you may need surgery. And there are tears that are going to be shed here, but they're happy tears, and they're tears of healing. And this is going to happen during the full moon. During the full moon of April 2026. And it's not going to be celebratory. It's going to be sad. But, and again, this is not for all Capricorns, only a select few that is getting surgery, that is telling a loved one, your partner, this could be your counterpart, or this could be someone who's very soothing, who's very loving, who's a maternal figure, that you're going to talk to and tell them about what's going on, and they're going to help you. They're going to help you defend yourself and have the higher ground in regards to this. Also, they're going to tell you and reiterate during the full moon that you don't have to wait anymore. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know now what's next, what's the next steps to deal with this. And not to soul search or not, this person's going to remind you, because I'm guessing they've been through it too. I'm guessing this is a friend or a family member that's been through this kind of surgery or had this happen to them or knew someone that had this happen to them. They're going to tell you not to ruminate over it, not to be in your head too much about it. This is by the full moon for April 2026. By the end of the month, Capricorn, you're going to be feeling a little bit more in one with your environment, one with your house. You love your house, by the way. You are home. You are at one with those around you and your environment. You're also, your pentacles, your finances are looking up. They're not exactly the 10 of Pentacles, but they're close. This is a well-off card. This is a card of being well off. Also, you're coming out by the end of the month for April 2026, Capricorn. You're coming out. You may have gotten the surgery or getting the surgery or coming out of surgery, or you're coming out of the feeling of being heartbroken and upset and surprised and shocked and betrayed. You're coming out of that over an unhappy living situation. Could be something if you're buying a home and then the funding for the home fell through. Even though you're one with your environment, one with your pentacles, it's not the house for you if you're house hunting. It's not going to turn out the way you thought it would. It's an unhappy engagement. I'm guessing getting surgery isn't, it's a scary thing. But guess what? You coming out of surgery, if this is and they're skilled at what they're doing, and you're going to feel a lot lighter and brighter by the end of the month. More one with your environment. And I see you home as well. Recuperating, recovering. That's for a set amount, a special select group of Capricorns that chose this reading today. And the Ted Andrews Feather Omen card we have today is the Heron. Assert when opportunity appears. This is also speaking to going to the beat of your own drum as well. Even though, it's a sticky situation, and it is, it's not fun. We're talking about the month of April for my beautiful Capricorns. You'll be coming out of it. You're going to be weathering this storm like a champ, like you always do. And also, too, you have wonderful people around you. When I say wonderful, you have wonderful family members and friends and even co-workers who love you so much that are going to be helping you, guiding you during and supporting you. The support is amazing. And they're going to be crying with you. You're not going to be alone. They're going to be smiling and laughing with you. Even your bird friends and your animal friends and buddies that you feel around your house or your home or your backyard, they're going to be supporting you too. You're going to be seeing things from the universe that be popping out, that be, saying to you, it's going to be okay. We're with you. I'm curious. Let's see what charms comes out. For my Capricorns, what advice do you have for my Capricorns for the month of April 2026? For the month of April 2026. For the month of April 2026. Major Arcana, what do you have for me, Major Arcana, for the month of April 2026, for the Capricorns, What messages do you have for my Capricorns for the month of April 2026? What do you have a message for the Capricorns for the month of April 2026? Let's start with the charms first, okay? Okay. Now, this is my tree of life card. This is your generational tree, your family tree. This is my sign for a deceased loved one being here. Either they this is a person, this is a living person. This is someone who was a air sign when they were living, or they died during air sign seasons, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Either they were Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or they died during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season. I'm guessing they died during those seasons because they came out on the Ten of Swords reversed card here. Either 10 years ago is significant, or 10 days, 10 months is significant, or they were the age of 10, they were very young when they died, or they're 10 years shy of making an anniversary for their death or their birthday coming up. On the day of surgery, this is for my Capricorn having the surgery. It could be scheduled on a day that is the person's birthday or death date. That's significant. And if that is, they're going to be with you that day when you get surgery. You're going to be surrounded by loved ones from the other side. They're help guiding you, finding the right doctor too, the right surgeon for this surgery. God bless you. And then we have also the heron. Oh my God. We have also, this is something, Capricorn has a very good idea in mind, something they're about to put to play, something that they're going to develop during this time, during recuperation, retreat, and rest. Something that they're going to feel when they're out gardening or being one with nature around their house, that they're actually going to have an idea, an opportunity is going to arise during those times. So please, while you're trying to distract yourself until you get the surgery with painting, crocheting, reading, what have you, you're going to get ideas. They're going to, during this time, and it's going to be angelically guided. It's going to be guided by your guides. Now let's get the major arcana. We have Temperance card, which we have Temperance here. Validation here. Temperance twice. Temperance is all about having patience. It's all about being not impulsive. It's about transmutating one substance to the other. It's about making something out of nothing and into something great. And it's about patience. Temperance is what it says. So it's warning you from being impulsive. My beautiful Capricorns, it's warning you for being impulsive during that time when you find out it's not so great news, okay? We have the Emperor, which could mean, someone being strict, too strict, especially when it comes out reversed. It's the opposite of what the Emperor normally stands for, which is like rules and like regulations, and they're the ultimate boss as well. They're the ultimate father figure. But when they were reversed, they could be too controlling, too rigid. So they're warning you for possibly being not, please do not, when you find out this news, please do not be too impulsive, and please be flexible. Don't be too rigid. And remember, don't be nasty or impulsive to the people that are trying to help you. That's even the medical people trying to help you. Remember, if you're nasty to them, they're not going to extend themselves to help you. Understand that? And that's all avenues, not just getting medical surgery. Let's go to the tiles. Let's see. Now get your pen and paper out, my beautiful Capricorns. Okay, this is blank. And I want you to write down. You could get names, we get words, see what we get. Someone says holds. Holds. It could be scold. Again, watch out for these arguments, man. Being cutting, being impulsive, being rigid, being the emperor reversed during this time, okay? Try to be wary of that. Again, try to play around. This is blank, so this could be anything, any letter you want. Try to play around with it, see what comes out. Again, this is your reading, Capricorn, for the month of April 2026. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment in the comments box below. I love to hear from you. Again, thank you so much for coming down to my lair for a reading today for Capricorn, April 2026. Again, thank you so much. Have a good day or a good night, either or. Till next time, bye-bye.